Today we're making dog treats. They're going to be super natural, very simple, easy to make, and your dogs are going to love them. So this is a recipe I'm going to be using, and I kind of tweaked it a little bit, but the original girl is from TikTok. It's from Karina. So thank you for the main recipe, but I'm tweaking it to gear it towards my dogs. So starting out with a big bowl, I'm going to get 2 cups of oat flour. If you're like me who doesn't really have oat flour specifically, I guess we're gonna use a cup and a half of oat flour. Anyways, you're gonna need like a cup and a half to 2 cups of oat flour, and what you can do is if you don't have oat flour at home, you could just get like some old-fashioned oats or like the quick oats, and then just like in the blender just put it there, and then it blends it into like the flour consistency. You're gonna get 1 egg, 1 can of pure pumpkin. Just make sure that when you look at the ingredients, it says just pumpkin. My dogs love pumpkin in these treats, so I'm gonna use the full can. But if your dog likes treats to be more like the harder kind of treats, then I would use less pumpkin. Then you're gonna get some peanut butter. I'm gonna get like 2 tablespoons of peanut butter, 1 cup of water, and then I'm gonna put in some fish oil. So I like these tablets, like the ones that are clear. They look like that. I like to use like 8 to 9 of these little tablets, and what I like to do is just have the oil from the inside. So I cut it open, just like a little piece, and then just put the fish oil in there. I like fish oil because it helps with his fur, his skin, and it's just like a pretty good like natural type of oil. Just be warned that these kind of stink a little bit. And then for a little bit of texture, I like to get like a 1/4 cup of oats and just pop it in there. So it should look something like that. So I'm gonna just start mixing it all together. Like I said, my dogs really like the chewy, soft type of treats. Like I've kind of tested with different textures, but if your dog likes more of like the biscuit type of texture of the treats, then I would do like maybe a 1/4 to 1/2 cup of the pumpkin. So mine is looking something like this. I'm gonna get like a pan and then some parchment paper on top, and then in no particular way, since they do come out like pretty soft, I like to just put the whole thing in here, and then once it's done baking, I just kind of cut it up and put it into like a little Tupperware. I'm gonna flatten it as much as I could so that it bakes evenly, and then I'm gonna pop it into the oven at 350 degrees for like 25 to 30 minutes. After about 10 minutes of cooling, I just like to cut up the biscuits, and they're gonna be pretty small because I have 2 small dogs. So this is what it looks like in the inside. You can see it's like super fluffy and super small. It ends up making a lot, so I like to just get them and put them in like a Tupperware. So this little Tupperware box, and I leave it in the fridge just to keep it fresher a little bit longer. And then when I'm ready to like give it to them, I just get like a few of them, put them on a plate, and put it in the microwave for about 25 seconds. So you can see that it really makes a lot of these treats, and they love them. Like they're really soft, and they're good for any like picky dog eaters. And yeah, that's the recipe for these biscuits. These healthy, homemade, and personalized dog treats. They're really good, and I love them. I feel really good giving them to my dogs because I know that they don't have like unnecessary like preservatives and all that stuff, and they're homemade, they're healthy, and they're kind of tailored towards my dog's needs, like with the fish oil, for example. And they really love them. They're really picky, but they love them a lot. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. And the recipe will be in the description and the first pinned comment down below in case you want to make them for your dogs. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in my next video.